Guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're driving into Spanish Town. We are on Mandela Highway and we have just entered the Central Village area. Now from Central Village we'll go into the Twickenham Park area and then we enter the town of Spanish Town. So Spanish Town it's a very old town. It's not the oldest town in Jamaica, but I think they said Seville in St. Anne is officially the oldest town, but Spanish Town is definitely, it used to be the capital of Jamaica when it was occupied by the Spanish. But Spanish Town is definitely bigger than the Seville town and it has far more importance to Jamaica. So it's one of the oldest towns in Jamaica. But it's definitely one of the most historic towns because it was the old capital. So it had a lot of historic buildings. Alright, so this is the Central Village area. And then at the roundabout we're going to enter the Twickenham Park area. On the left now you're going to see a very nice housing complex, and it was built by the NHT. I think the name of it is Union Estate. Very nice. And then this very nice building on the left now is the NHT office in St Catherine. NHT is a National Housing Trust, and it's actually one of the better run government agencies in Jamaica. Okay, on the left is the Twickenham Glades, which is another housing complex built by the NHT. Alright, so we're now coming up to this roundabout. On the left is the Jose Marti Technical High School. And if we were to take the left straight ahead, that would take us on to the Spanish Town bypass. But we are going to stay on the roundabout and take the second left, which will take us into the Twickenham Park area and into Spanish Town. Now with the roundabout, the car on the roundabout has the right of way. But you know, Jamaica has some very unique drivers, so you have to be very careful because not everybody obeys the rules of the roundabout. So basically, a while ago, those cars should have stopped and allowed us to use the roundabout because we had a right of way, but you could see they were pushing out and they eventually blocked the road, so we had to stop. Alright, now on the right is the Twickenham Park Police Training Facility. The official name is the Jamaica Constabulary Force National Police College of Jamaica. But before it had that fancy name, it was everybody just knows it as the Police Training Facility in Twickenham Park. Now, this is the Twickenham Park area. On the right, you're going to see a lot of warehouses because Spanish Town has one of the largest populations in Jamaica. And it's a very old town, so you're going to find a lot of residential areas on the outskirts of the town. So you would have a lot of warehouses to supply the goods that basically to support the residential areas, or to support the town of Spanish Town and the immediate communities around it. So on the left is the Petcom Twickenham Park. On the right is Phil's Hardware. Alright, today is a Friday. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so that will give you an idea of what the traffic is like going into Spanish Town. Now, sometimes when you head into the north coast, you have to drive over Sligoville. If the Bogwalk Gorge is closed, that's the alternative. Another alternative would be the highway. But before the highway was built, if the Bogwalk Gorge was closed, you'd have to drive over Sligoville. Now, at the stoplight straight ahead, that is where you would access the road to go over Sligoville from Spanish Town. So you would turn right and follow that road, and it would take you over Sligoville. Now, Sligoville is it's a hill, so you have to go over a hill, and the road is terrible. It's an awful drive, to put it mildly. It takes a long time, and the road is not very good. So basically, I would recommend you use the highway if you can't go through the gorge. But as we said, before the highway was built, the only alternative was Sligoville, driving over Sligoville. So this is the intersection. You would turn right at the stoplight to go over Sligoville, and you go straight to go into the town of Spanish Town. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.